Happy Monday! Golly, it's good to look at you again. I've been out watering the garden and I did my webcam class, and you're all invited to join that. Um, you can go to the YouTube channel I have, and we can see each other more often. I hope you're happy and you're being safe. Our crazy friend Hank and Drover are in the middle of little Alfred, their boy, getting baby chicks. And that's all I'm going to say. Mother came home from town and she was angry and slamming stuff around. And so that's when Hank went and hid. You kind of know when to hide if somebody's in a foul mood. You'd think that the presence of a loyal, friendly, loving dog would improve her mood. But for some reason, it doesn't always work that way. To be honest, there have been times when I've gotten the feeling that she doesn't like me. Hard to believe, huh? Well, you bet. And maybe I've been wrong about that. I mean, how could Sally Mae not respond to a dog who is, well, loyal and obedient, loving and caring, trusting and courteous, kind, extremely intelligent, perceptive, sensitive, and handsome? It hardly seems possible, come to think of it, and suddenly I felt this call in the far corners of my mind, a tiny voice that told me that Sally Mae was having a bad day. Needed a caring, loving dog to share her distress. Pretty amazing, huh? You bet. I mean, some dogs are sensitive to the needs of their people, and some aren't. Those who aren't your ordinary run of mutts spend their whole lives stumbling around, grinning and going, duh, yeah. Well, I've never been that kind of dog. And if Sally Mae needed me for special caring duty, by George, I would answer the call. I left my hiding place in the weeds and I trotted down to the gate, and there I sat and waited to minister to her needs. I swept my tail across the ground and went into a program we call Here I Am. She went around to the other side of the car and opened the door for little Alfred. No, we will not keep them in the house. But Mom, they're just whittle bitty. And Dad said, honey, your father is a wonderful man. But I happen to know that when it's time to clean up a mess, he'll be somewhere else far, far away. She opened the back door of the car and kept talking. We'll keep them outside in the yard where animals belong. I'm just now realizing I've already read that part to you. That was your review. But Mom, what if I had been listening to this conversation, trying to figure out what they were talking about? None of it made much sense, but then suddenly it dawned on me that Sally Mae had opened the back door of the car and had left it open, almost as though, geez, it was possible she had opened it for me. She wanted me to make a penetration of the car and check something out. I studied her face. I searched for clues that would tell me what I should do next. She went right on talking to Alfred and seemed hardly even aware of my cheep, cheep, cheep. Huh? Did you hear that? Maybe not, because you weren't there, but I heard it. Let me tell you, fellers, it got my full attention. I switched off the Here I Am program and went to full lift up on all ears. I have 2 of them. The point is that my ears shot up. I made tiny adjustments on the tuning knob, moved both ears into an alignment, brought the mysterious sound into focus. Cheep, cheep. Oh, can you hear the birds in my yard? Cheep, cheep. There it was again. Hey, we had some kind of unidentified something in the back of Sally Mae's car, and it was alive and making strange sounds. Mice, perhaps. Well, you know where I stand on the issue of vehicle security. I'm in charge of all that stuff, securing all the ranch vehicles, and I'm especially concerned about any vehicle used to transport women and children. Did we allow mice to run loose in Sally Mae's vehicle? Heck no. Once again, I turned to Sally Mae looking for a sign. She was still talking to Alfred about a cage or something, and maybe she didn't know she had nasty mice lurking inside her car. Okay, I had no choice but to follow this up on my own. There were risks involved. I mean, dogs weren't exactly welcome to enter Sally Mae's car, but it appeared the situation demanded a bold plan of action. Stealthily, stalking, I crept towards the open door and I peered inside. My goodness, what was going on there? The back seat was loaded down with, what was all this stuff? Sacks of feed. Why would... Wait, hold everything. Stop right there. Chicken feed. Remember? Maybe you'd forgot all about the chickens, not me. Okay, yes, I'd forgotten all about it too, to be honest, but that conversation between Looper and Maurice had occurred hours ago. Just like me. I can't remember it if it was hours ago. Don't you get it? Sally Mae and little Alfred had driven to the house of Betty and Maurice, and they'd bought some special Crunch-O chicken feed. Is it coming back to you now? Do you remember? And the real zinger was that if they'd bought chicken feed, it meant they also bought cheap. They brought home something else. Mice, you know how mice love chicken feed. A cunning squint formed upon my eyes. Shall we say my gaze drifted over to Sally Mae? She wasn't watching. I turned back to the interior of the car and hopped my front feet up on the seat. There my eyes fell upon a box, a cute little cardboard box with holes in the sides. And coming from inside the cute little box were cute little chirping sounds. Gee whiz, I wondered what could be causing those sounds. I mean, I had encountered many cardboard boxes in the course of my career, but never one that well cheeped and chirped. I cast one more glance toward the people, Sally Mae and Alfred, shall we say, and they were still deeply involved in their conversation about cages and so forth. Obviously had no time to be bothered with. I inched my way deeper into the car. Oh, I can see trouble coming, can't you? The sky is blue, the sun is warm. Remember, the sun is a big giant ball of gas. Remember that from science class? Go get your bed made and come outside and play. It'll be a great day. I love you dearly. Bye for now.